Hi, my name is Nate. In this video, I'd like to talk about adding mbark to an in-app purchase flow. There is a companion article to this video, as well as an iOS sample project. The links for these are in the description below. In-app purchases, or IAPs, allow apps to charge users for specific functionality or content. Managing those subscriptions and purchases is a broad topic, one that's best left to Apple's documentation on their IAP website. Often, it's beneficial to highlight a subscription during user onboarding. Making sure a user understands the value of a subscription can help them as they're getting used to your app. The mbark SDK can help you design a subscription flow or a paywall that harmonizes with your app's interface and provides a strong call to action. Let's open up our screen flow in Screen Studio. We'll take a look at our paywall page. Now in Screen Builder, we can add actions to buttons, and one of the actions we can add is a purchase action. Here we can add a stock keeping unit, or SKU, and that corresponds with the product that you set up on App Store Connect. It'll have the same SKU. Now, when you add this action and this SKU, what it does is it unlocks a suggested phrase for this button text. So here we can add a price template. Now what happens is in your app, when this paywall displays, the latest price for your product will be added to this label here. If you change the price on App Store Connect, that will be reflected on the screen instantly. Now, if you look down here in the action section again, we have the option to add a post-action step. So depending on the outcome of the transaction, whether the user was successful or not, we can change what we display next based on that result. We can always trigger an action, or we can only trigger it if they've actually bought the product. For example, we can, on failure, have them navigate to a certain screen that helps them understand the benefits of signing up and shows them how to do so if they change their mind in the future. Now, once we publish this flow, we can go into mbark here, into our sample app. And if I were to take a look at viewcontroller.swift, we see that we reference a reserved tieback ID here of purchase. And we also set up an mbark purchase action handler. Now let's take a look at where we instantiate this. So here we create this handler in this helper method, add purchase tieback. And this is very much like the other action handlers we've shown in other videos, except there's one difference. For purchase action handlers, when the handling closure is called, a SKU is passed in. So when a user taps a purchase button, that will trigger this SKU to be passed to the host app, where it can be handled by your existing purchase flow. Now, for this example, if you were to download this app, what we have is a StoreKit configuration file that has a example SKU already set, a subscription, and also a StoreKit test certificate. So this will allow you to simulate the StoreKit locally without having to set up actual products or test accounts online. Now, if we were to run this, we'll launch onboarding. We'll go through this user flow, which is quite long. I'll turn on notifications later and add my name later. So here we see this button is rendered. That template for the product has been replaced with the actual price that we're getting from our StoreKit configuration file. I can tap on that and then go through the purchase flow that iOS presents. I'm going to cancel that for now. It's going to tell me I've canceled it. I got that. And then it's going to close the flow. So this is a very simple example, but we can chain actions together to create a really rich purchase experience for your users. If you have any questions as to how to integrate this into your existing IAP flow, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to hear from you and provide some helpful tips. Thanks.